On today's battlefield, power no longer comes only from tanks, missiles, or fighter jets. Increasingly, it comes from factories, supply chains, and quiet technological partnerships that operate far from the front lines. In the war in Ukraine, drones have become one of the most decisive tools, reshaping how both sides observe, pressure, and exhaust each other. Behind Russia's growing drone presence lies a development that is drawing increasing attention from analysts: China's expanding role in supporting Russia's drone production effort. While Beijing officially claims neutrality, multiple reports now indicate that Chinese technology and industrial capacity are playing a significant role in helping Moscow sustain and expand its unmanned warfare campaign against Ukraine. So how deep does this support go? What exactly is China providing? And why does this partnership matter for the future of the conflict? Recent intelligence assessments and investigative reports suggest that China is helping Russia boost its production of long-range strike drones used in operations across Ukraine. These are not isolated or symbolic transfers. Instead, they represent a steady flow of components and industrial support that allows Russian drone factories to operate at scale, despite Western sanctions. According to multiple sources, Russia has significantly expanded production of loitering munitions and long-range drones, including variants derived from the Shahed design. These drones are now being produced domestically in large numbers, but the process is far from self-contained. Many of the key parts required to build them still come from abroad, and China has emerged as one of the most important suppliers. This support is particularly visible in Russia's ability to maintain a high tempo of drone launches. Almost nightly, Ukrainian air defenses report waves of drones approaching from multiple directions. That level of sustained pressure requires not just operational planning, but a reliable industrial base capable of replacing losses continuously. For Moscow, China helps fill a critical gap. While Russia can assemble and deploy drones, it struggles to independently manufacture many of the advanced electronic components required. Chinese exports, often labeled as civilian or dual-use goods, have become essential to keeping Russian production lines active. China's contribution does not come in the form of finished combat drones shipped directly to Russian forces. Instead, it appears through a network of components, subsystems, and technologies that collectively enhance Russia's drone capabilities. One key area is propulsion. Reports indicate that Chinese-made engines have been supplied to Russian manufacturers, sometimes disguised as industrial or commercial equipment. These engines are used in long-range drones, allowing Russia to increase both production volume and operational reliability. Another crucial element is electronics. Chinese microchips, circuit boards, antennas, and navigation components are now commonly found inside Russian drones recovered in Ukraine. These parts handle everything from flight control to navigation and data transmission. Without them, modern drones would struggle to operate in contested environments filled with jamming and electronic interference. Communication systems are another area of support. Russian forces have reportedly integrated Chinese-made radio modems into newer versions of their kamikaze drones, including the Jiran series. These modems improve signal stability and may allow drones to operate more effectively in areas saturated with electronic warfare. In practical terms, this means drones can fly farther, maintain contact longer, and adapt more effectively when their signals are challenged. Even small improvements in communication reliability can significantly increase a drone's chance of reaching its target. Beyond offensive systems, Chinese technology has also appeared on the defensive side. Russian units have been observed using Chinese-developed laser systems designed to counter drones. These systems track incoming UAVs and disable them using directed energy rather than traditional ammunition. While not a complete solution, they reflect how Chinese technology is being used across multiple layers of Russia's drone ecosystem. China's ability to support Russia in this way stems from its dominance in several key technological sectors. Over the past 2 decades, China has built one of the world's largest electronics manufacturing bases, producing everything from consumer devices to advanced industrial components. This industrial scale gives China 2 major advantages. First, it can produce large volumes of components quickly and at relatively low cost. Second, it can blur the line between civilian and military technology. Many parts used in drones, such as processors, cameras, batteries, and communication modules, are common in commercial products. Unlike missiles or tanks, drones do not require specialized military factories for every component. This makes them easier to assemble using global supply chains, especially when suppliers are willing to sell dual-use goods without strict oversight. For Russia, this is critical. Western sanctions have severely limited access to advanced electronics from Europe, the United States, and allied countries. China, however, operates outside those sanction regimes and has the industrial flexibility to replace many of those missing inputs. China's experience in mass-producing civilian drones also matters. Chinese companies dominate the global commercial drone market, giving them unmatched expertise in lightweight materials, power management, navigation systems, and miniaturized electronics. Even when products are not designed for combat, their underlying technologies translate easily into military applications. This arrangement offers several advantages. It reduces logistical vulnerability compared to importing finished weapons, complicates enforcement of sanctions, and allows rapid design changes as battlefield conditions evolve. If a particular component proves effective or vulnerable, Russian manufacturers can adjust quickly using commercially available Chinese alternatives. At the operational level, this translates into resilience. Even as Ukraine improves air defenses and electronic warfare capabilities, Russia can continue launching drones in large numbers, accepting losses while maintaining pressure. Quantity, enabled by industrial support, becomes a strategic tool in itself. So, that's what we have for today. Thanks for watching.